Hello, Collective. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today is 1/1/11/1/2025. Today we're going to talk about that number 111, your intuition. Okay? We're going to talk about numbers today for the collective. Always take what resonates with you, honey, and leave the rest. Let's get the angel numbers out here for the collective. My bad. Look at this. Y'all would not believe this shit. Look at this. That's why the spirit be talking to me like, get up and get the angel numbers. Look at that. Look at that. Then I see 1111. So 1001. I kept, when I picked this up, all I see was 1010. So we're gonna talk about that angel number 1 for the collective. Okay, your intuition, more intuitive thoughts, and gaining understanding of your intuitive thoughts. That's what we're gonna talk about. And it said 1111 when I looked at the time clock. It said 1111 when I looked at the time clock, y'all. Oh my God. So 1111 3 ones here. So the number 3, number 1 is very significant. 13 could be very significant with this message here. Like I said, 1111. Okay. Somebody knows, somebody understanding, somebody is actually listening to their intuition, understanding that intuition, and moving with that intuitive mind of yours, okay? We're going to talk about the crown chakra today for the collective, and your mind and your energy, okay? Towards what you thinking in your intuitive mind. What is it, spirit? You know who you are as well as I do. What is it? Spiritual awakening. I told you we're going to talk about your mind today, your energy today, your intuitive thought, and your energy towards your intuitive thoughts, okay? New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing, creating, and heading in the right direction. So I feel like a lot of collective energies are heading in the right direction in your life right now with your intuitive mind. It's almost like you trusting it, you believe in it, you got faith in it, and you don't know no other way but to believe in it because it's allowing you to walk your path freely with peace, okay? A new phase in religion or spiritual quest. You see what I'm saying? You could be having dreams a lot. You could be seeing numbers a lot. You could be just in this awakening a lot. You could be seeing where your mistakes are made at and understanding where you need to change some things. I feel like you changing a lot about yourself in this spiritual awakening here, okay? You know what I'm saying? Look, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. Because a spiritual awakening ain't easy. It ain't precious. And it's precious, but it ain't good sometimes. You get in that spiritual awakening, baby. You starting to open that third eye, baby. You starting to open that mind and really understanding your intuitive mind, really trusting in your mind. Baby, your intuitive mind will give you something to trust about yourself that you ain't never did before. And when you do it, that shit will break you down. But when you come up out of that breakdown and you come through that breakthrough, baby, you feel better about you. Remember that, collective. We're going to get another number out here. What is it, spirit? What I tell you them numbers was 13 and 13, right? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I'm telling you what's being said. Good fortune. See, good fortune is meant to be in your life, even though you may not feel like you have it. Because right now you're going through the dark night of the soul with your spiritual awakening, baby. But when you come up out of it, like I said, the breakthrough is going to be good for you, honey. Whoever this collective energy is today, we got advice, comfort, major change, individuality, independency. So you could be learning how to depend on your own intuitive mind for the things that you want in your life. Trust your intuitive mind. Have faith in your intuitive mind moving forward in your life, like I said before. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Look, act on your ideas at the bottom of the deck. Because I feel like you could have been Your intuitive mind could have been clouded. Whoever this is, you could have started fasting, or you could have started eating right, or you could have just started working out, getting your body together after a breakdown here. See, something broke you down for you to actually look more deeper into your energy, into your spiritual self. That's why you're in this awakening. Okay? Take that how it resonates for the collective. Let's get some cards out here for the collective. So pay attention to those numbers. 111. Okay? And I told you 3. 1, 3, 13. Okay? 31. Those numbers are very significant here. You're seeing a lot of us. Like, dang, every time I say it's in 3s. Well, it's 3s. And, you know what I'm saying? Or your mind could told you finna see the number 3, and then you see it. And your mind told you couldn't see, or you seeing 111. You like, oh my God, like you said, oh my God. Your intuition is on point, baby. You're kicking in. Everything is working out, and it will. Okay? You know, a slow process in your awakening, understanding, like whatever you're receiving and understanding it, looking more into it, will open more of that. It will give you more of clarity, okay, of who you are and what you need to be doing for yourself, using your own intuitive mind to create the life that you want to live. Spirit, come through for this collective energy. You know who you are. The King of Chalices out here with the Page of Wands, baby, please. You know what I'm saying? Your heart is in this spiritual awakening. You're by yourself. Look at her hair. Look how it's blowing. That's the spirit blowing you right into your plans, blowing you right into something new, blowing you right into something good for you after this breakthrough. Okay? So whoever this is, you know you're going through something. You know you're going through a breakthrough. You know you're going through this spiritual awakening. Okay? So know that it's not easy. And you knowing that it's not easy and taking up that challenge to keep going, baby, you're going to be pleased with the results. The Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. You trust in it because you're believing in it. You understanding it now because you're seeing it. It could have been something, the Spirit is saying something happened where you thought it, not knowing you was going to see it, and you saw it. And that's you was like, what? And it's like you started really trusting your intuitive mind here, baby. You started to really dig deep into spiritual information, not like getting knowledge of the information you're receiving about spiritual things, the spirit realm, the angels, the ancestors, yourself internally, totally here for somebody. Spirit comes in. The Ace of Wands. You see what I'm saying? It's all about your plans right now. You doing something different in your life because of what you was receiving, because of what your intuition told you. You got the Queen of Chalice and the Queen of Pentacles out here with the Ace of Chalice. Look at that, how they came out here together. This is a feminine energy here. See, you trust your plans now. You trust your creative side. You trust your mind, your intuitive mind with the plans that the Spirit is giving you. You trust it, baby. The Queen of Pentacles out here. It's like you are getting ready to harvest the fruits of your labor of going through this spiritual awakening. Like I told you, it's a breakthrough for you here, baby. Somebody got a breakthrough here. The Ace of Chalice is out here. You know, you finna receive a lot of love in your life, baby, because you are clearing out old shit to make a change for yourself. Do for yourself. Act on your own ideas. Act on your own mind. Act on your own things. Not act on what you see or what somebody told you, boo-boo. Somebody is clowning here, okay? The Six of Pentacles out here. You see what I'm saying? The Spirit say, yeah, hold tight. Hold tight, baby. Hold tight. Because there's something coming in. Somebody finna give you something. It's almost like somebody who knows who you are and how you are out of this breakthrough. When you come out of this breakthrough, it's like somebody's gonna notice that you are in an awakening, or somebody's gonna notice some good things about you. And baby, help support you here. That's what the spirit is saying. The hermit is out here. Somebody gonna recognize you've been by yourself, getting knowledge and understanding and finding out things and seeking clarity on your path in this spiritual awakening. And somebody finna give you, somebody finna come through with some type of charitable donation to you, baby. And it's gonna blow your damn mind. The Knight of Wands is out here, okay? Because you lighting some fire on your fucking plans here, okay? Now, on this board, we got a lot of little energies here. Fire energy here, water energy here, and earth energy toughly on the board, okay? For the collective. The Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's just time for you to defend your family right now. Defend your energy right now from the plans that you made, that you came out of this breakthrough with. If you got children, whatever, this could be you losing your job or losing something or business or something like that. And you started to, you broke down. But you started to make plans and you started listening to your own intuitive mind. You could have had people with you in your business, but now it's like a plan for you doing it by yourself, you know what I'm saying, and gaining for your family, and then protecting yourself from people who thought that once you got back up on your feet, once you got away from that breakthrough, once you broke through some stuff, they can come back, and they're not. You're going to protect your family from these energies, okay? Look, the devil card is out here right behind it. I'm telling you right now, you finna protect your family, defend your energy, defend your family from this, from those people. The Nine of Chalice, because you too comfortable in what you finna do right now, or what you doing right now. Your spiritual, look at that moon card. You are comfortable right now. You was betrayed, but you called on spirit. Spirit guided you to understand you need to go through this spiritual awakening to make it through, and you did that, boo-boo. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just a messenger. The strength card is right behind it. You understand? Okay? Now, if this cut off, baby, you can catch the rest of it on YouTube, okay? The Nine of Wands is out here. You see what I'm saying? You had a whole bunch of plans that you made. A whole bunch of plans that you have done. A whole bunch of things that you try to do. But this last time, right here, moving forward, is your own ideas without anybody in it stopping it or interferences, stopping it from growing or not getting it like that. Yeah, baby. Somebody finna come in and give somebody something. It's like a charitable donation. The Hangman is here. You got a strategy right now, baby, that's going to help you get something, gain something, have something, whatever. The Eight of Chalice is out here with the Empress, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So I feel like that you walking away from them actually made you understand that you can be grounded alone by yourself and you can get new support, new things. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who adventured off on their own here, found out knowledge and understanding of what they can do, their own creative idea to keep them comfortable and grounded and stable in it. And that's what you did. You walked away from that. You loved them people and everything, but you had to remove your energy from them because you knew you had to be by yourself to gain, to get, to do, right? Because they gave you all that conflict, right? See, you removed your energy, start something new away from the conflict that you thought y'all was a group that was doing things and wanting to gain together. But you knew that some people would get mad because you could have been doing better, or you could have multiple ideas they didn't want to take, whatever. So now you taking your ideas the way you want to take them right now, right? The Page of Swords. See, you experiment with people. Now it's time to experiment and call the truth by yourself, boo-boo, okay? The Two of Wands right here, right? It's time for you to make a plan by yourself and know and trust and believe in what your intuitive mind gave you about that plan, that things are going to come in and things are going to work, okay? The Eight of Swords is out here because you was tied to something that you thought was growing and you thought it was stable. You thought, see, in your mind, you was thinking it was stable. You was thinking, but it was so many actions building up around you where you felt like you was just in place on something until the spirit removes you away from these energies here, right? The Four of Pentacles out here, you know what I'm saying? It's like something with that money and with that gaining. You call on spirit to protect you with what you already had. So it's almost like you, whatever you had, you're using that to gain from. You don't have nothing else to give. It's like you secured something just in case that happened, and it did, and this is a just in case, okay? The Ten of Swords, right? Just in case somebody want to take action behind your back and try to pull you down and take from you, or take something here. I feel like that some people was taking something. People could have been stealing from the business. People could have been doing a lot that made put a shrinkage in your business. Spirit said, okay. But you had to get out and do something by yourself. So if there's a shrinkage in your business that's coming in eventually after this breakthrough, it's going to be the shrinkage that you made, not no one else. And you ain't finna have things that cause shrinkages in your business, right? Take that how it resonates. Spirit come through the 5 of chalices out here. It's just time to get over this, baby. You're going to find a connection. You know, Spirit already said it. You're going to find a connection. A lot of love. A lot of gain. A lot of love here, okay? Because you losing out. Like I said, this, you going through it's like you breaking through. You breaking through a breakup with people, a breakup away from something that you thought that you could love forever. But baby, it's always new opportunities somewhere. And you know this too. At this energy, you got the Knight of Swords, right? You know it because you out calling your truth right now. You making moves like it ain't nothing with your truth. Your intuitive mind guided you and gave you the action to take through it. And that's what's happening. You taking it, baby. The 7 of chalice. You know what I'm saying? You making the right choice. So make the right choice. Make the right choice. You know what I'm saying? Even though you got all them apples on that tree. But that one apple is so good. You pulling it off and you see another bad apple. You pull that bad apple off so the other apples can grow. The choices you making, everything is going to go in your life. That's what the Spirit said. You going through something right now. But baby, you coming to the light. That's what the Spirit said. Judgment is out here because that's where you at right now. You like, yep, I believe in myself. I'm going to get justice off of what I got and what I believe in. And everything is going to work out just like it is. Call it out, baby. Call it out because that's what you've been doing. You called out what them people did. You called out a lot of things because you moved forward, right? Okay, so this time when you break through, baby, it's going to be all about you. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just a messenger delivering to the collective. I hope this message finds whoever needs to find right on time. Have a good day.